The Renault Duster 2026 makes a strong first impression, especially for US buyers who care about bold styling and road presency. This new generation moves away from the soft, budget-friendly look of earlier models and adopts a much more rugged, SUV-first design. The front end is sharper and more aggressive, with modern LED lighting, a wider grille, and a taller stance that immediately feels more confident on American roads. Squared wheel arches, chunky body cladding, and larger wheels give it a tougher, adventure-ready character that fits well with US tastes. From the side, the Duster now looks more planted and muscular, closer to what American buyers expect from a compact SUV. It doesn't try to look like a crossover pretending to be an SUV, it looks purposeful and capable. This design approach helps it stand out in traffic and gives drivers a stronger sense of ownership pride. That said, while the new design is a big upgrade, it still leans more toward rugged practicality than premium luxury. Buyers looking for a sleek or upscale appearance might still prefer more expensive competitors. But for US drivers who want a tough-looking, modern SUV without paying a premium price, the 2026 Duster's design hits a very appealing balance. For US drivers, one of the most important upgrades in this Renault Duster 2026 is the introduction of hybrid technology, which directly addresses rising fuel costs and stricter emissions standards. This new generation is expected to offer electrified powertrains designed to improve efficiency without sacrificing everyday usability. In real-world terms, that means better mileage in city driving, smoother stop-and-go performance, and reduced fuel consumption during daily commutes. Hybrid assistance also improves the overall driving experience. Acceleration from a stop feels more responsive, and the engine doesn't need to work as hard at low speeds. For American buyers who spend a lot of time in traffic or suburban driving, this makes the vehicle feel quieter and more refined compared to traditional gas-only compact SUVs. It also positions the Duster as a more future-ready option in a market that's rapidly moving toward electrification. However, there are trade-offs. Hybrid versions typically come with a higher starting price, which may concern budget-focused buyers. Availability may also vary by region, and some US drivers may only see mild hybrid options at first. Even so, for Americans looking to balance fuel savings, modern tech and long-term value, the 2026 Duster's hybrid setup is a meaningful and timely upgrade. Inside, this Renault Duster 2026 shows one of its biggest improvements, especially from the perspective of US buyers who expect modern tech even in affordable SUVs. The cabin design is more refined and driver-focused, with a cleaner dashboard layout and better placement of controls. A larger central touchscreen brings the Duster up to current standards, offering features like wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which are now essential for American drivers. The digital instrument cluster adds a more modern feel behind the wheel, providing clear driving information in a format that feels familiar to anyone coming from newer vehicles. Renault has also improved seat design and cabin ergonomics, making long highway drives more comfortable and reducing fatigue during daily commutes. Storage spaces throughout the cabin are more thoughtfully designed, which is a big plus for families and road trip users. That said, the Duster still prioritizes durability over luxury. Some hard plastics remain, particularly in lower trims, and the interior may not feel as upscale as more expensive compact SUVs sold in the US. Even so, for buyers who value functionality, technology, and ease of use over premium materials, the 2026 Duster's interior strikes a smart balance between modern features and everyday practicality. For American buyers, practicality is where this Renault Duster 2026 really earns its place. This UV is designed to handle everyday life in the US, whether that means long commutes, weekend road trips, or running errands with the family. The cabin offers a comfortable driving position with good visibility, which is especially important for highway driving and crowded parking lots. Rear seat space is well balanced, making it suitable for adults as well as kids, without feeling cramped. Cargo space is another strong point. The Duster provides enough room for groceries, strollers, luggage, or sports gear, making it a solid option for small families and active lifestyles. The rear seats are easy to fold down, allowing drivers to quickly switch from passenger mode to cargo hauling mode. This flexibility is something many US buyers appreciate in a compact SUV. Ground clearance is also a practical advantage. It helps the Duster handle rough city roads, speed bumps, snow, and light off-road conditions without stress. On the downside, it doesn't offer a third-row seat, which may limit its appeal for larger families. Still, for everyday usability, the 2026 Duster delivers a smart and functional package. One area where the Duster 2026 SER continues to stand out is its balance between urban comfort and light off-road capability, which is appealing for many US drivers. Unlike most compact SUVs that are strictly city-focused, the Duster is built with a more rugged mindset. Its solid ground clearance and available all-wheel drive setup make it confident on gravel roads, snowy conditions, and uneven surfaces, useful for drivers living in rural areas or regions with harsh winters. This capability gives American buyers more freedom. You can comfortably use it as a daily commuter during the week, and still feel confident taking it on weekend trips, camping routes, or rough back roads without worrying about scraping the underbody. It delivers a sense of toughness that many crossovers simply don't offer. However, the shift toward hybrid efficiency does come with compromises. The newer generation is more refined and efficiency-focused, which means it's not aimed at hardcore off-roading. It's not designed for extreme trails or rock crawling like a Jeep Wrangler or Ford Bronco. Still, for US buyers who want a practical SUV with genuine go-anywhere confidence, without sacrificing comfort or fuel efficiency, the 2026 Duster strikes a smart and realistic balance. For US buyers, the Renault Duster 2026 is all about value. And that's where it could make a strong impression. The Duster is expected to come in at a more affordable price point than many compact SUVs offering similar features, especially those with hybrid technology. For American drivers who want modern design, improved tech, and better fuel efficiency without stepping into a high monthly payment, this makes the Duster an attractive option. The combination of hybrid assistance, practical interior space, and rugged styling gives buyers a lot for their money. In a market where prices for compact SUVs continue to climb, a competitively priced alternative can stand out quickly. This value-focused approach fits well with younger buyers, first-time SUV owners, and families looking for a reliable second vehicle. That said, the competition in the US is intense. Established rivals offer strong brand recognition, larger dealer networks, and long-standing trust. If pricing creeps too high, the Duster risks losing its biggest advantage. Success in the US market will depend heavily on keeping prices aggressive while delivering consistent quality and support. Overall, if Renault gets the pricing right, the 2026 Duster could appeal strongly to Americans who prioritize a smart spending over premium badges.